Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. You're right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100% nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior.
Gentlemen, to the Elite Warfare Gaming main stage, and we are here ready to watch some Group A matchups going on. I'm the real Invictus, aka Nick, and I'm joined with my favorite casting duo, Clan Man. How are we feeling about tonight's matchup?
Feeling pretty good. I feel like this should be a good matchup. Obviously, you know, you got OMNIA going up against Dom Gaming Purple, who I will admit, I don't know a ton about Dom Gaming. I have seen Grizz before, but I'm not too sure on the rest of the roster. It's really up to Dom Gaming tonight to really show us what they're made of. We'll take a quick look at the rosters. I believe it's going to be OMNIA on your screen. Portable, Khan, Askew, and Rosa for the side of OMNIA. And then you got on the other side, Grizz, Chrome, Mar, and Shots rounding out the roster for Dom Purple. And honestly, Nick, yeah, I don't know a ton about Dom Gaming Purple. Do you know any more than I do? I'm not too familiar with these guys.
Yeah, Yeah, this is the first time I've watched them play, but we do know, however, a lot about the side of Omnia. They were the champions on a different roster name in the first season of BO7 here in the EWG League. Askew, Khan, Fordable.
Yeah.
We all know how they play. We'll see if they can continue to show that that prowess headed into this next season. They were very dominant when it came to the end of the season. But if we talk about maps here for a second as well, we're headed to a Scar map one that could be interesting as we are headed into there, ladies and gentlemen. So quick load in, quick everything here as we head on into it. We'll see how both sides decide to play. Rosa already in through the middle, and you said you didn't know much about Dom Purple, and they're showing us a little bit here off the rip of map number one. They're already into the hill time with a consistent 3 dead as well on the side of Omnia. They need to try to find these kills as Monkey D. Goofy able to connect onto 2, but a 2-back trade does happen again. A back and forth kill feed so far, and it does look like the side of Dom Purple are going to establish this P1 hold.
Yeah, just because you don't know them doesn't mean they are not shooters, and we'll see if they're up to the task. So far, so good. 30 points on P1. They win the opening break, and they convert that into a lot of time already. Monkey going for a little bit of shots through the wall here. Going to get some tags, but not enough for a kill, and now the rotation is on. It will be Omnia. They are going to be here first, but they have some work to do because they're going to lose a couple of members. It's going to be up to Khan, top red. Can he get something going here? He's going to spot one, should get the free kill, and now the rest of Omnia are going to filter in.
Yeah, and you can see Omnia holding down this pressure onto the top red side. Khan able to collect onto another one. He's on a 2 streak now, able to get the 3rd. That's going to be a full wipe here as they do read the spawns already, but it may be a little bit overcooked as he does nade his teammate, unfortunately, there. But Khan having his eyes trained onto this backside, 18. He does get traded out finally. Now a 2v2 dead for both sides. And this is where we're going to see what the side of Omnia can do if they can hold this point. And lastly, Joey Blows here, just making a huge play onto the map, able to collect that last kill and wipe them out of the hill, and his teammates already wrapping for P3.
Yeah, Khan going to guy, unable to get that one. Rosa's here for the trade, I thought, but that's going to be 3 dead, and despite a great resurgence from Omnia on that P2, they're going to, basically double up the lead that they have. It will be the rotation. Dom Purple, they're here, they're local, but they got to make sure they're locking it down. They can't afford to lose these gunfights. Otherwise, spawns are a little mixy here. They're a little wishy-washy on this P3. If you guys know, if you play this map a decent amount, you know how finicky they can be on this plain hill. And I mean, Joey Blows going to go for a route on the OE as well. We'll see if he can get anything done. He should be blocking the back now, and I mean, I thought he was, but they're going to spawn right in front of him. You see what I'm talking about, Nick? Oh my God, what was that?
Yeah, the spawns just are crazy on this map as they do flip out for the side of Dom Purple. They're going to be spawning on that opposite side. Blue now in control of the side of Omnia, and this is what you want to see. If you don't get hill time on P3, you definitely need the rotations to P4 here. The SMGs can do a little bit more work inside as we do look to be going that way, but Monkey D. Goofy already here trying to find something on the outside, able to connect onto one, and his teammates are here as well as Chrome does go down. SAR pulled out, but that's not going to be enough as Askew gets the kill onto him, and he looks into the middle of the map to try to, kill these rotators out, and it is going to be the hill time going in way of Omnia right now. Khan and Askew really dominating in this early going of the map.
See if Omnia keep this going. I mean, so far, Dom Purple, they're right within striking distance despite a really tough start from R. 2-13 right now. I mean, the fact that he hasn't even really had to participate yet and his teammates are still getting it done is a good sign if you're Dom. And I'm not even sure how Joey is 5-4 right now. We're already on P4. This man's gotten to 9 engagements, and I'm not even sure that's possible right now. Maybe he's just hard blocking to the fullest extent, but regardless, it's going to be Omnia. They'll break on in. They'll maintain the spawns, and still 20 seconds of scrap time to collect here. But Dom Purple, they'll have the rotation. It has to be a good one here on P5 if they're going to tie things up.
Yeah, they need to find some of this hill on P5 as it is 100 points reached by the side of Omnia. They've just been running through the side of Dom Purple like the Kool-Aid man running through walls right now as they continue to fry into the front of the map, looking for this stop and play. Unfortunately, does not go the way of Askew there. Rosa trying to find this back rotate, make sure his players can get into this time as well, and Rosa able to turn and burn onto that first initial fight. And again, hard blocks coming on in for this time. It is going to be Dom Purple left up by themselves on the hill time as they look for more And that's going to be a 3 dead for the side of Omnia. This full hill time will be going their way if Dom Purple has nothing to get back into it. They need to try and get some of these kills, but again, a 2 dead is not going to work out in your favor. Joey Blows now pushed up, streak coming out as well for this side as 2 die from the streak from Rosa. Can't get the third, unfortunately, and that, I mean, this is really a dominant showing from the side of Omnia as they continue to fry here.
Yeah, closing that Hellstorm because he's about to earn another one as well. He's on the stick spree yet again. We'll see if he can earn another one here before he falls. Yeah, gets the 7th, 1 kill away. A tick of scrap time here should be able to get him that streak as well. So, I mean, when you're playing so well, you're doubling up kill streaks. I mean, that's a good sign. Almost turns and burns him on the plane. Nice shots, though, from Crone. Will seal the deal on his fate, so no second streak coming on in. But I mean, Khan right now has been the guy for Omnia. 25-9, by the way, absolutely going off. And I mean, Dom, they had a great start as well. They were up about 40-0 heading into that P2 hill on the first rotation. It is a night and day different story now.
Yeah, and, you know, like you said, Khan really being the difference maker here for his side, and Grizz trying to find something to go his way on this hill time as he does get in for the little bit of the time. And this B1 has really gone their way into the later half, but they need better rotations on these other hills as Mar already here trying to find something else on this rotation. But Rosa with another big double up happens onto the hill time, and they get back in for this little bit of scrap. Joey Blows just holding it down. Only 19 engagements from the man, but gets 2 there. His gunny is still hot, ladies and gentlemen, just hard blocking for his team. Rosa pushed on out, 21-11 on a 4 streak for the young man as he continues to fry here, looking for more. He does, as he's looking for this last one in the back of the spawn. Will he be able to get it? And he looks like he's not, unfortunately, as Grizz does take that one away. But again, the hill time still in favor of the side of Omnia, but as I say that, the spawns do go ahead and flip out, and it is going to be Dom Purple that are able to get into this hill time for free. But let's head into a listen-in with the side of Omnia as they look to try to take map 1 here close to this P2.
Bad. Per time. He's weak.
It's top blue. It's top red and top blue.
Top blue star.
Top red, a bullet. Dead. On bottom.
Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Give me P1.
Okay.
These kids aren't so.
Ooh, P1.
Dead. Yeah, he's 18. Oh my god, shit on.
We can time.
He's absolutely on top.
Yeah. One was tank. Do I spawn back blue?
That guy is awful. Holy fuck.
Top green. Time, half
Top's
HP.
dead.
Alright.
But I'm here.
Half hop up.
I'm hard blocking. You good?
What
So he's sitting in front. Got 1 half HP. Yeah, 2 there. There's younger wing. I still want him in cut. 3, stopping him.
2 on. Good shot.
I'm a bullet.
angle?
What's your time? Pick it.
And there was a listen-in from Omnia, very controlled on the pace as they look to take it on this blue side. Only 5 points away here, ladies and gentlemen. Very controlled in the comms. You even heard a little bit of, you know, a little bit of banter going in, but they're knowing that this map is theirs here.
Yeah, and they're going to take map number 1. Really not even a question, I think, about Omnia's strength. You saw it right there in the map number 1 hard point. Maybe a little bit of a shaky start, but, I mean, it only took them 1 hill to lock back in, and they were able to get basically almost the rest of the entire hill time in the entire game there. I mean, Dom got a little bit of hill time there on the P3, a little bit on the P5, but, I mean, Omnia, I mean, they locked it down, man. They were doing a great job. It was Khan on with the AR and Rosa just pushing out every cut. I mean, we're talking about Joey's stat line. He didn't even really need to do anything. He was just sitting in the hill, super soaking. A minute 55 for him, a minute 57 for Rosa. And that allowed those other 2 players to just kind of go off, go rogue, do whatever they wanted. And we talked about it a little bit ago. Yeah, Mar having an incredibly rough map. Started off really bad there, but ended at 11-27. Looking at him to kick up map number 2. If they are able to take this one, I feel like they got to bounce back in the search. And you're going to need Mar, man.
Yeah, you're going to need every firepower that you have on your side to try to deal with this Omnia force. Two players reaching that 30-point mark is definitely not what you want to see on map 1. 31 and 15 from Khan by himself. And just a dominant force shown from their side. They were able to, take a dominant prowess in that first map. But we head to a map number 2, which is Raid S&D. I do believe we're not going to be seeing a lobby switch, so we won't go anywhere. We'll stay right here, ladies and gentlemen, as it is just, one of those things that we've talked a lot about on the desk before. This map being, pretty old in the COD sense of what the play style is like on it. You can see some of those new plays come out with the wall bounce text, but it's really basic when it comes down to it. A lot of, these re-wraps to A, re-wraps to B, double rewrapping, so a lot of plays where you see smoking out that mid, going through money, just interesting plays that can happen on this map. But really, Dom Purple needs to wake back up in this one if they want to bring themselves back into the series.
Yeah, definitely a rough way to start things. I feel like that was probably the one I expected Omnia to take there in the map number 1, though. I know they're a great respawn team, and we'll see. I mean, honestly, these guys are great at SND too. So, I mean, it's one of those things where, sometimes you're just good at all the game modes, and it can be tough to take a map off of them. So, we'll see if Dom Gaming is going to be up for it. I feel like SND is their best shot at taking a map here when we slow things down, especially with the sniper rifles in play. They can be dangerous. They can be deadly. You can get first bloods, and definitely get away with your life if you're careful about it. And I mean, we'll see who on the side of Dom Gaming Purple will be whipping out that sniper rifle and how they are going to be putting it to good use. Because I mean, honestly, Raid is one of those maps where it can be risky to run a sniper because you could just get overwhelmed before you know it. I mean, if you're not getting a pick early on, you could definitely get rushed by SMGs, chased down, and die. And it really can't be, put to good use after all. So I'm curious how we're going to approach this one as we are waiting for the players to get set up here for map number 2. So it should be just a moment longer. But I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Nick? Do you think they're going to bounce back here, or do you think Omni is going to take map number 2?
I mean, we just have to see some kind of slaying power come out from the side of Dom Purple, whether it's just one player being dominant across the map. But again, this isn't just a one-player game. This is a 4-person match for both sides. And really, the better team, team chows have been coming out of Omnia. They were, a roster that did win this entire thing in season 1. Well, I don't know, man. This is a hard ass to do for Dom Purple.
Yeah. I'm kind of in agreement with you because I'm remembering back to the days of the CCG roster last year in BO6. This Omnia team, not exactly the same team, obviously, but definitely the same core is still here. They were S&D demons, man. I mean, they were dropping respawns. They were nuzzling basically every team that they came across. So search and destroy is definitely something they're used to. They're good at, and they can definitely clutch up on this one as well. So yeah, it's a tough ask for Dom Purple. We'll see if they are going to be up for the task. And honestly, let's send it to a quick break while we get things locked and loaded here. So appreciate you guys waiting. We'll be right back with map number 2, Raid S&D.
ladies and gentlemen, as we are headed to an S&D on raid. An offensive side going to be on the first prowess here for the side of Omnia, as shots already ringing across the map. Middle gunfight is going to happen here, and money is going to be chowed out. Now more of these plays coming on through for the side of Dom Purple, but they are not winning the gunfights like we talked about. And now a 3v1 with the bomb going down. You see more of these plays happening as Rosa going to be able to pick up that sniper as well. Has the SMG in hand, just waiting for this child to come out from the last player of Dom. It's Chrome by himself. He's able to get another one. This ace could be on the cards for him as he is in a theoretical 1v4. He does get the first two, but needs to find some more players here from the side. Joey Blows now pushing on back, just waiting for his teammate to play here. As again, the chow comes out and Joey loses it. Now Rosa by himself, but able to get that clean kill onto it. And that will be the first round here for the side of Omnia as they continue to show their map prowess here in the S&D, rolling it back down the hill, making an avalanche out of it as they continue to fry here in map number 2.
Appreciate you taking the reins on that one, Nick. And I believe we did fix the audio issue. If I did, my ears are confirming it here. Appreciate you taking that first round for me while we were fixing things. Apologies, guys. Tech issues happen, and hopefully everything is all good to go now. And Omnia, I mean, keeping up where they're going right now, and they're going to be off to the races. First one on the board for themselves after a nice round from Chrome, all things considered, just wasn't able to get it done in the end. Now we'll see if Dom Purple on their offense can get something going. And look at where Chrome's at, already through kitchen, but Joey Blows gets him in the back from open stairs, and that is a good first blood for Omnia to find, as that was the worst player. Now Mar getting involved, gets the first one toward top laundry now. And look at where Grizz is. He's backed all the way up toward their spawn as he knows the pressure from Omnia is coming. But does Monkey read the pressure? Yes, he does. Gets one, picks up the weapon, but he's going to get chased down. 2 for 2 now. And now Grizz behind enemy lines. Can he get something involved? Because Mar has been spotted.
Yeah, and the bomb gets dropped here. Now Grizz gets the kill on Khan, and that will be another round here for the side of Dom Purple as they collect onto their first one. My bad there. 1-1 tie here going into the 3 rounds. It has been good for the side of Dom Purple to bounce back onto it. Not taking that first round. Their offensive side looking a little bit stronger here, but we'll see what it continues to look like for them.
Yeah, definitely. Good start so far. 1 apiece. Chrome having a good net. Mar gets involved, bounces back after maybe a tough HP there. We'll be all tied up here, and we'll see. I mean, what Omnia have on there. Whoa. That was a crazy-looking sniper. How was... that thing looked wild. That camo was cool as well. I want to go on board. Yeah, let's go back on Askew. I want to see... Oh, he puts it away. Boo! I want to see the sniper. That's okay, though, Askew. I still love you. Don't worry about it. Mar... Gonna get aggressive, though. First one gonna be going for Dom Purple. Now Monkey in a terrible spot, but he gets one back at the very least. Shouldering, playing with his life as best as he can. Now 2 more falling for the other side. Askew finds himself a lone member, though, in the 1v2. Gets shots on both of them. Going for chows on every player. He's not gonna get either of them, though. And unfortunately, Askew will fall. Nice clutch up, though. A little bait and switch from Dom Gaming there. As look at the second one on the board.
And they bounce back on the defense as well, waiting for these side of Omnia to just give them a little bit of an inkling of an idea what the play is looking like for them. We do, however, do not see that donut or elusive donut come out yet, or for these teams, however, I should say. But the side of Omnia now back, the side of Dom Purple now back on offense. What can they find as the smoke does go out, giving a little information over as Rosa able to get one. Middle Chow going to be the next fight here, but Monkey D. Goofy can't get it done. As Chrome also gets dropped by Askew there. Now Mar by himself in a one, takes some shots down range, but it does not happen. As Omnia bounce back here, ladies and gentlemen, into the next round, now tied us up at 2s. And it does look like we are 4 rounds deep, so we might see some breadstick cams coming out, but the 0 cam, the donut cam, not making an appearance in this one.
That's a good thing. I mean, you make it sound like that's a bad thing. I know you probably want to see the donuts rain on your screen, but I mean, yeah, no, that's definitely a good thing if you're either of these teams. Nobody wants to be on a donut. Grizz really the only one on that breadstick at the moment. We'll see if he can get more kills this round, but I mean, a good start. Omnia, doing kind of what you expect Omnia to do, and that's just run at you. They're going to run it down, really, no matter the situation. I feel like they have just one pedal and then just go, and they're going to be going toward mid, but they're going to be meeting the double kill from Monkey. The pre-fire comes in. And now a 2v4 Askew, and Joey left to pick up the pieces from his teammates here, and Joey going to be wall banged as well. And there we go, another quick round. Askew in the 1v4.
Yeah, and that's another quick one for the side of Dom Purple, and Monkey D. Goofy acing in the round as well, ladies and gentlemen, to put him up another one for his side. 7-4 from the young man, continuing to fry as he shows his prowess in the S&D, acing in the round, getting some wall kills there as well. Maybe helps him out at the end of things. But we switch on back over to this offensive side of Dom Purple. They need to try to find something, as the breadsticks are going to be raining here, ladies and gentlemen. You see the breadsticks coming out. We've done this before. You know how it is. It happens sometimes. You get the breadsticks, and then you get like a triple or a two-piece after that fact. But Dom Purple playing a little bit more passive here, and that's really what have won them these rounds. The trade-outs come out still favoring the side of Dom Purple in the kills, as the bomb does drop into middle. Now a little more asked of the side of Dom Purple to try to retake this back. Mid-chow coming on through, and that's some wall shots going back in. And again, Dom Purple able to clutch it up in the 2v2 scenario, now up 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what OMNIA was trying to do there in that 2v2. It looked like they didn't realize that the pressure was coming from pillars as well. As I didn't love how the bomb player was playing toward mid there for the side of Dom, but it didn't matter because, I mean, it looked like OMNIA kind of scanned that last round away with in the 2v2 situation there. Probably should have played a little bit differently, but I mean, obviously a little hindsight cheese, but I mean, it is what it is. And still, so far, Grizz on that breadstick. And you know, that cam, all it does is just make me hungry, Nick, honestly, when I see that. I haven't eaten in a while today, so I'm still a little starving here. We'll see. I mean, if Grizz can get on the board, and or if we're going to keep seeing the breadsticks on the screen and make my mouth water.
Yeah, and the routes coming on in for the side of Dom Purple. You can see one making this water route as the round does slow down here a little bit. Khan able to get the first blood. And the slowdown coming in for the side of OMNIA has really allowed them to play this pace already. And again, Askew with a double up, and now in a 1v4 again, just trading back rounds for the side of OMNIA. But he's able to get the bomb planner if you're Chrome. Now 1-1v3. Joey Blows does fall down. Khan looking for this information towards his back art. The rotate comes on through. Bomb still not planted here. If you're the side of OMNIA, they do look to try to get this down, but this could be another freebie if he has it. He does. Now in the 2v1, this man looking to ace. He is in the 1v4, and they pass each other like ships in the night there in bottom art.
Oh, do it to him. Ah, okay. I was hoping for a 1v3 karma moment and meltdown. If you guys know the OG clip there, that's kind of what that reminded me of between a couple players. But unfortunately, he didn't have the timing for it. And Askew is actually going to watch the bomb like a good player should. You should not ever allow ninja diffuses to come through, guys. If you are the planting team, doesn't matter. You need to watch the bomb, and diligently for OMNIA, they will watch it and they'll get the round on the board. So not out of it yet. Dom Purple. They're going to lose that one, but still, I mean, anybody's ball game here. And I mean, honestly, we could hit him with another breadstick cam. I love this stuff. Grizz still on it. Let's show him some love. Hey.
The breadstick still coming out here, ladies and gentlemen, for Grizz, as Monkey D. Goofy is going to be the first drop here in the round. Make it 2 now for the side of OMNIA. They get one back if you're Dom Purple, but bombs in no man's land for the side of Dom Purple in the 2v3 situation. Another kill getting dropped. Now Grizz left up by himself. Going to have to double up on his kills here. Try to find one, and he's not going to be able to do it. And the rounds are tied up again. 4-4 on the cards here. This is, just saying here, Clem, these rounds have gone extremely fast back and forth between these teams.
Yeah, it seems like both these teams just playing at an incredible pace, and I mean, that can work if you're coordinated enough. If you're doing your thing, you get the trades. That can work for you. If you're pushing pace, it's usually typically what you want to do. If you know what you're gonna do and you have a good game plan, it's definitely ideal to make sure that you're pushing the pace on your opponent, make them respond to your pressure, not the other way around. So, I mean, good job from OMNIA. They're going to secure that one. And I mean, Grizz still on the breadstick. We'll see if he can get involved. And it's going to be all tied up at 4. Bomb's heading toward A, but they're going to meet some resistance from this side of OMNIA, or maybe not. Askew just gets a free kill. Wall bangs are in, tags down low. And number 7 might get shot in the back from Rosa at open stairs. Doesn't even look like Rosa needs to shoot his weapon. That player dies anyway. 3 are going to fall all up to Mar, and he is swiftly dealt with 5-4 Omnia, map point.
Yeah, the real difference here is that Omnia now hitting that go button when they do get that second to first blood out of the way. And that's really what has allowed them to be very dominant in the later half of this map. And Khan and Co being very, very good at S&D. Side of Dom Purple also, you know, bringing back their aggression. They need to come back with it as well. 10-6 from Chrome is a really, really good bounce back map from him. Breadstick Cam still coming out, ladies and gentlemen, as we have not got more than one kill. 1-7 for Grizz. This is unfortunate here for him, but needs to try to find something as we do head back over to their offensive side. Middle of the map play, not going to happen. And again, this is where they hit the go button if you're the side of Omnia. And it is going to be Dom Purple Grizz by himself, and that will do it. Map 2 decided here. 6-4 fashion for the side of Omnia as they, you know, they go down, but they are never out of the fight, showing them why they did win that championship in the last season.
Yeah, they look good, man. And I love that round, that decision on defense. They just 4-hit down mid. They don't care at all. They're just running them down, and it works out for them. They get a couple of kills toward mid. They transition that from mid to pillars. They get the trades, and they're just able to squeak that one through in the round 10 there. They'll take it 6-4, and that, I mean, we talked about it a little bit before that game started. That was probably Dom Purple's best chance to win a map here, was going to be that S&D, you know, despite Omnia being a great S&D team. I feel like S&D's, you know, when you're maybe a weaker team in the respawn game types, that's where you have to strike. And unfortunately, Dom Purple gonna fall in that one as well. Now down 2-0. Omnia looking to take it here in 3.
Yeah, and they have every inkling of doing so here in this map number 3. We head to a Den Overload, which, you know, the respawn game mode telling you anything from map number 1. They were completely dominant all the way through on SCAR Hardpoint, and S&D also gives you an inkling of an idea on their game style and how they want to play, the pressure coming out. You'll see that pressure coming again in Overload, but it really, we need to see something if Dom wants to try to take us to a full series. They need to bring up their, you know, mentals, because right now it's definitely not going their way.
Yeah, it was a nice map from Chrome. Honestly, all things considered, he did a great job in that one. Just, yeah, Mar had a tough one there. A little breadstick cam throughout the. We maybe trolled him a little bit too much. I feel a little bad for him at a rough map, but I mean, hey, we'll see if he's hungry for more in map number 3. It'll be Overload. It'll be Den coming up next, and we'll see if Dom Gaming can lock in and send us to extra maps, or will it be Omnia closing it out here in 3? We'll be right back after a quick break here, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into map number 3. It has been the side of OMNIA showing us their prowess through both maps so far, and they open up quickly here for the side of Khan, looking to try to fry and put him in a spawn trap, but he does get traded out. Point already picked up here by the side of OMNIA. Joey Blow's going to be able to pick it back up here again, looking to find some of these initial kills with the pistol. Can't get it done. Pushing it all the way back into the spawn of Dom Purple is what they need to do, and they need to try to rewrap this. And is already a back pinch coming in from Khan, looking to try to find more of these kills, take some shots in, does get traded out. Now Joey Blow's here for the first initial one, looking for more from the side of Dom Purple to try to bring themselves back into the series.
We'll see if they can get back into this one. I mean, down 2-0, not out, but I mean, we'll see. It's got to be a better showing from them in this hard point. They got absolutely mollywopped in that first one, but so far so good. I mean, we're still very early in this one. We'll see if Chrome can get something going with the drone. He'll get the trade going through, and now potential for them to push forward, but he's going to met with 2 arrows off a respawn. Maybe rush that a little bit if you were going to be Chrome, but 3 dead, and there we go. Back to even.
It is even so far. No one really having pressure on the map to try to get a score here. Ask you now, the smoke coming out. Unfortunately, do not believe we're allowed to use the smokes in this game mode. As it does come on through. You can see both teams just trying to play off of it. And again, one more left up onto it for the first score, going in for the side of OMNIA. And Askew really making the play there for his side as he pressures up. And now the spawn being questioned by the side of OMNIA again. This is where things start to get a little bit hairy on the rechain for the side of Dom Purple. Terrible timing coming in, but another one goes in for OMNIA as they get it on through. Now Rosa looking to try to fight into this middle part of the map on this P2 side as he does spot out one, but does not spot the next one coming up the stairs. And you can see Joey Blow and co already here in this one, as it does look to be potential for a rechain for the side of OMNIA, but the kills come on through for Monkey D. Goofy. Going into this next one, Khan already pressured up, does not get the spot out onto the player in the back end of things, but again, the point does get picked up by the side of Dom Purple, and it's going to be recapped by the side of OMNIA again.
Definitely a good start. OMNIA, I mean, just picking up right where they left off, 2-0 in this one. We'll see if they can get a third one on the board. And Askew is going to squeak through. One more player in the back to stop this, but Askew, I mean, he just slithers on through. The players on his team watching him diligently as another one. Nice movement from Askew there. Off the top ropes, little wall jump action. DO7 movement mechanics on full display there as the third one is going to be delivered. And now with 2 minutes left, I mean, OMNIA looking poised to close it out here quickly. They're only going to need one more, and they have a lot of time to do so. But there we go, 3 dead. Some signs of life from Dom Purple at the very least. But they got to start converting, or this series is going to be quickly out of their hands.
Yeah, so far, not so good if you're the side of Dom Purple. But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we got to show them a little bit of love here as they look to try to capture this next point. Of course, Caster Curse coming in. Let's head into a listen-in with the side of Dom Purple here.
Someone pick up the point. We're all looking at the same thing.
He's broken.
He's half blocked.
Yeah, bro. GG's. It's GG's.
It's halftime, bro. Come on, it's halftime.
Why are we listening though?
Just a little bit of rough timing there. I do apologize to the people from Dom. That's on my bad. Not gonna lie. I do apologize to you guys for that listen and jump in. Maybe not the best timing to do so. But they, you know, it's just OMNIA being a little bit more dominant here in the series. Yeah, like it said in the chat, they do look insane, and they continue to show their prowess in the series so far. 5-12 from Mar, 4-12 from Chrome. Not what you want to see as we head on over to that switch halftime going in, and the scoring potential here even better now for the side of OMNIA. Realistically, when we do break this one off, again, double up coming on through, and the point already getting captured here, headed towards this B point, and this is going to be a quick one, and it's already in. Now 5-0 up. This is where they look to dominate into this side. OMNIA showing us extensive pressure throughout the entirety of map number 3.
far, Omnia, I mean, they are just blowing them out of the water right now. And it's thanks to this guy on your screen, Khan, 18-8. He was the guy in hardpoint. He's been the guy in this overload as well, getting it done. Mar going for a hero play here, but he's going to have 2 players in front of him. Not ideal situation going for sneak traps here, as that's not going to work against players like Omnia. They are not, you know, they're about their business. They're not falling for that BS as number 6 goes through, and Joey on the OE. Looking for spawn kills. Will get taken down at the very least, but nice shots from Rosa will confirm mid-map presence for Omnia. The reset will be on, though. Dom Purple's here, but, I mean, with 4 minutes left, they got to really get the relay going now.
Yeah, this is really going to be mattering here for their side. They can't even get one, unfortunately, for the side of Dom Purple. It does not go their way, and they get knocked down 3 dead as well. And again, this is just pure dominance from the side of Omnia, as we should head into a listen-in with them, as they are completely dominating in the map number 4, only 2 scores away from taking it in an 8-0 fashion.
You better catch a mean fucking
He's one! I killed 2. Eat my dick.
He's rapping us, bro. We lost.
There's a beast.
Fucking Monkey D. Goofy actually owns me. He's sort of bottom me, bro.
Monkey D. Goofy and
Oh, wait.
Grizz.
Wait, no, they're fine. Wait, we're missing one in our spawn.
Grizz
There he
Khan.
is.
Just run that shit.
No, he wall bangs me.
Run that shit down, Khan. Run that
That was
shit
him.
down.
There's another one.
He's at him.
Yeah, I'm letting that shit reset to the left.
Fuck, bro. I went for the eagle. Still on.
What? Yo, Monkey D, man.
Wait!
One shot red. Go,
Just
Khan,
blitzed my
go.
shit.
Yo, Con, if you can get
Go,
a two.
Connor.
Go, Connor. Go, Connor.
A little bit of the troll coming out from the side of Omnia, but they have every right to do so because they are dominating this side of Dom Purple, just looking a little bit lackluster in the series matchup so far. As the first initial kill comes back, and this could be another score here as Rosa shooting his teammates, not allowing him to get the score in. He wants more kills on the map, just letting them know here that this game's not going to be over as the block does come in. And again, he's going to be Joey Blows into the middle of the map, able to connect onto 2. Making another one for Askew as well. That's going to be the kills gone. Now Khan pushed up into the middle of the map. This looks like where it could spell the end. And that's going to be that, ladies and gentlemen. Omnia 3-0ing in dominating fashion here in map number 3. 8-0 in the overload. But throughout the whole series, she's completely dominating, running it down, hawking it down with 3 people is really what they are known for. And they showed you to full effect why they are a team to be reckoned with in this A group.
Yeah, they did great this entire series. I mean, this is kind of business as usual, it seemed like, for them. Khan had a stellar series. The rest of his teammates, you know, just doing what they got to do. Soaking the time, blocking points, pushing out, getting cuts. I mean, doing everything in the respawn. The S&D got a little mixy, I would say, toward the end. I mean, seemed like it went the distance. And, you know, Dom, they showed out in that one, but just wasn't enough in the end of the day. I think Omnia probably the team to beat really in this A group, you know, considering, you know, they just went to LAN. They did a great job at LAN as well. Portable, you know, was the kind of the guy to look at the LAN too. He's coming back online and he's showing out as well. It was Khan tonight, but man, this team is just really well rounded here, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say besides it just falls in the wrong order here for the side of Dom Purple. You can fortunately, you know, just go up through against a team that is having a full head of steam against you, truck sticking you out of the map. And that's really just unfortunate for them, who taking on one of the best teams here in A group and also are defending champs coming out of season 1 as well. So just a very, very hard one to do, a hard one to get into. And that's really why Omnia was allowed to do what they were throughout the whole entire map.
Yeah, they did a great job that entire time. And, you know, Blackwall, they showed up tonight, but maybe, you know, not to the caliber they needed to take the victory here, really even a map as well. I feel like the respawn definitely needs some work for Dom. I mean, you know, you tried. I mean, it's not like the end of the world. This is probably the best team in the A group here, so nothing to be too mad about. But yeah, definitely some more scrims to work in. Obviously, S&D looked pretty good. Maybe a little bit of polishing up there, but it wasn't the worst performance in that game type. But unfortunately, you're going to fall, and Omnia will take the victory going forward. And I guess we'll take a quick break here. We'll get the interview on the post game here after a short break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that one.
all the pain. Don't blame controller, it's whoever playing games. When I die, don't leave pieces on my grave. No superhero gonna come and save the day. Alter my mind to help illusion all the pain. Don't blame controller, it's whoever playing games.
Welcome back, ladies. As we are in the winner's circle with the side of Omnia. And man, Khan, you got to talk to me about that series. You're absolutely dominating all the way through. But, you know, map number 1, 250 to 127 finish off here for your side. And really, I mean, you and your teammates dropping 30 plus on the map really helps you guys win that map. The first rotation of Hill does come through, but doesn't go your way. You're down 60, headed to P2. And you're able to just get all of the time going back to your way. What do you attest that to? What is the thing that your team looks to play more of this, aggressive style of COD?
Get kills, worry about spawns later. That's simple.
I mean, that's good philosophy when you're absolutely shooting like the way you were. I mean, talk to me a little bit. I know you guys just came back from LAN as well. You guys were doing great in that one. How you feeling going back to online Call of Duty? I know it's a little bit of a jarring transition. It's probably, it doesn't seem like you guys missed a beat though.
I'm gonna be honest, personally, bro, this shit is crazy. The difference is it's insane. Like, I'm getting hella ghost bullets. I'm shooting circles sometimes now. Like, nah, land is everything.
You hear that? LAN, everything.
I go from shooting against the best players to this, and then I'm getting shit on by Monkey D Goofy. So.
A little bit of a call out there for the other team, but we head into the S&D and it was pretty dominant from you guys too. It started off a little bit slow. They were able to chain some rounds together. Do you feel like Your S&D, we've talked about it before here, me and Clem on the desk. You guys are extremely dominant when it comes down to S&D. Even if you do lose map 1, which is very seldom as well. Do you feel like the S&D is, something you guys can look forward to when it comes back into it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's what made us good anyway. Was because we started losing respawns, so we had S&D. So
Yeah, I mean, you guys showed out tonight. You guys have always kind of been good at SND from what I've gathered, watching and casting you guys over this year, last year as well, late into that one seemed like that was something you could rely on. And you guys showed up tonight. I guess any final thoughts, any final words going forward into the season? Any words for your fellow competitors out
um, don't let us get to grands again. That's all I gotta say.
You
Don't let 'em
heard
get
it.
to grants.
You heard it here first. Do not allow this team to get to grands. They will absolutely dominate you all the way through. Thank you guys for joining up for the interview, Con. Thank you as always for doing your part too. Absolutely dominating in the series. We appreciate it as always. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the send-off here in just a couple seconds. We'll catch you then.